Welcome to the Literary Titan podcast. In every episode, we dive into a book we've just read and share our thoughts, from best-selling authors to rising literary stars. We read it. Now let's talk about it.
James Gilbert's Murder on the Set drops Amanda Pennyworth, American Consul, amateur sleuth, and increasingly conflicted woman, into a Puerto Vallarta movie production that begins as a logistical nuisance and turns into a double murder investigation. A Hollywood crew arrives to film a glossy romance on location. Amanda is pulled into smooth relations between studio egos and local authorities, and the novel steadily tightens from social comedy into a mystery about performance, authorship, and the things people will do to protect an invented version of themselves. The setup is clever on its face, but what gave it lift for me was the way the book makes the film set feel both seductive and faintly toxic, all bright surfaces and hairline cracks. What I liked most was the book's sense of place. Puerto Vallarta is not a pasted-on backdrop here. It has weather, texture, sidewalks, petty irritations, good coffee, bureaucracy, sea air, gossip, and the faint shimmer of a life Amanda may not want to leave. That local fullness gives the novel ballast. I also liked Amanda herself. She is observant without turning brittle, competent without becoming superhuman, and her interior conflict about duty, desire, and departure gives the mystery a second pulse. The book is at its best when it lets the investigation move through social nuance, class signals, artistic vanity, diplomatic tact, expat performance. There is a pleasingly old-fashioned intelligence to that. The novel unfolds with a deliberate, almost courtly pace that lets the tension gather naturally, and I found that measured rhythm one of its strengths. Rather than chasing constant shocks, it rewards patience with richer atmosphere, sharper character work, and a deeper satisfaction as the story gradually comes into focus. Gilbert writes in a way that is more measured than trendy, and the book's pleasures come from the sharpened dialogue, the sly observations, the metafictional wrinkle in the case itself, and the growing realization that this is a murder story about fabrication in more than one sense. By the end, I felt the book had earned its composure. I'd hand this to readers of traditional mystery, cozy adjacent mystery, international mystery, and murder mystery with literary elements, especially anyone who enjoys sleuthing mixed with atmosphere and character rather than non-stop mayhem. It reminded me a little of Donna Leon, if she wandered onto a film set in coastal Mexico, and readers who like Louise Penny's interest in psychology over pyrotechnics may also find something to admire. This is a polished, sea-breezed mystery that knows glamour is just another kind of disguise.
Thanks for joining us on the Literary Titan podcast. If today's review sparked your interest, be sure to pick up a copy of the book and experience it for yourself. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a rating, or share it with a fellow book lover. Until next time, keep reading, not just to escape, but to grow.